Okay. Episode 10.
Episode 10, dude. Episode 10, best of friends. Dude, we did it, man.
I know.
Our last episode. It's over.
No.
We got to 10 episodes. That was our promise.
No.
We said if we didn't get 75 fans on followers on Instagram by the time we did 10 episodes, then we would stop doing the podcast.
But we have more. We have 76.
So one of them's got to stop following us. Because I'm not doing it over, dude.
All right, to you guys.
Yeah, you need to get the fuck up. Get the fuck off my page, dude. No. 10 episodes, holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, dude. We're like a baby podcast right now.
Yeah, we are a baby podcast.
Super baby podcast.
But at some point, like, imagine if these 10 episodes went by so fast, that the next 10 go by fast, we're going to be at episode 20.
Wow, dude. And then pretty soon we'll be at like 10 years of episodes.
Yeah, we're going to have, like, gray hair.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, actually, I hope I don't have gray hair. I'd only be 33.
Yo, I got gray hair now on my beard.
Oh, no. But you're...
But I'm
I was
old.
going to say no, but you're a man.
Oh, I guess.
I mean, I don't know.
You think guys can pull off gray hair more than women can?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it depends on the woman for sure.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen like women with gray hair. Oh. I've seen women with gray hair and like have like buzz cuts and they look super nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. I think it depends on the woman, but I don't think I would be able to pull it off at all.
I think gray hair makes a woman look very distinguished and very attractive to me.
Yeah, like Jamie Lynn Curtis.
I mean, she's a little too old. You're asking me if I find a grandma attractive. I'm not talking about a grandma. I'm talking
She's
about...
not just a grandma. She's a sophisticated grandma
Yeah.
that turned into a
distinguished
20-year-old in Freaky Friday.
She did turn into a 20-year-old. What the fuck?
Or not even a 20-year-old. It was like 16-year-old or whatever. Because she was supposedly in high school.
What would you do if you turned into your mom?
Oh no.
What would you do? What would your first like?
I think the first thing I would do is just like. I think I would just like tell Daisy what to do.
Yeah, immediately go into that. You're fucking in trouble, you fucking dumb bitch. And then like you're like, Mom, what? Why are you talking
No,
to me like
actually,
this?
I think I'd cultivate the relationship between my mom and Daisy a little bit more. But that's like that'd be like I'd have to actually think about it. But what would I do? I don't know.
That's later in the movie.
Yeah.
Of you and your mom switching
Yeah.
bodies. That's like when after the bad thing happens and then you start making everything better again.
Yeah.
But I want to know what's the first like 15-minute montage.
Man, I don't
15 minutes in.
know. Probably drink some water, get a walk in. Her body needs some.
Just give her exercise.
She needs some fresh air.
God damn, my body hurts. Jesus Christ. Why did I switch bodies? It hurts so bad.
What would you do if you turned into your dad?
I'd fuck shit up at his company. My
God.
dad is like the president of this company, and so I'd just go over there and just be fucking shit up.
No.
I'd like bring this new fervor to the company, like all this youthful energy, but then not know what the fuck is going on. They're like, wow, he's got all this energy and charisma, and he's so spontaneous, but he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm like, hey, you're fired. You're hired. You got a promotion. By the time my dad got back, I would just like get the fuck away. I would not want to kiss my mom.
No.
I would have to like.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to kiss my dad
run
either.
away.
Yeah, same.
She'd like, give me a kiss, sweetie.
Yeah. If my dad like went inside the bathroom while I was in there, I'd be like, oh okay.
Shit. And then he's just like looking at you with lustful eyes, and he's like, "Hey, baby," and you're like, "Oh God,
no."
damn. What'd you say? And he's like, "Ooh, I like it when you call me that." Oh, fuck.
Ew.
The worst.
Ew.
I don't know, man. It'd be cool to be a grandpa or to see my kids through my dad's perspective.
Oh, okay,
You know?
that's cool. Yeah, those are the like fun things.
I feel like that's like a safe area, you know.
Yeah.
Because the kids will still be happy to see their grandpa.
Yeah.
But the function won't change. But I wonder if they'll notice, my kids. I wonder if they'll be like, you're acting like my dad. You know?
Are you and your dad alike at all? Like,
No.
Are you more like your mom?
I am... It's funny.
Myself.
I am... so we talked about it this week, my wife and I. We said that I have my dad's sense of humor. But I have like my mom's charisma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like though I like to crack jokes like my dad, my humor is more my mom's kind of humor.
Mm,
Yeah, so I feel
Okay.
like personality wise, I'm like very much like my mom. We
yeah.
could literally talk for like hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my mom and I are the same. I think I have more of my dad's like adventurous, like spontaneous side.
But your mama don't got no spontaneity.
She does, but she doesn't like I guess like outgoingness, if that's a word. Because like
Right.
my mom like is a homebody. Like she'll stay home all day. Like she does not like really like to go out like that.
Yeah, hence the exercise that you give her immediately after switching.
But my dad like loves like we love to go out. Like he
Yeah.
loves to see things. Like for him on a road trip, it's like the best thing ever. Like he'll stop at everything that we see. Like if we look out the window and we're like, what is that? Like he'll literally stop just for us to get a picture and just like things like that. Like he
Next
loves
to like
that.
some dead bird in the street. Hey,
Dead raccoon.
yeah, check this out. No, that's
So
really
he's
cool,
just-
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my mom's more adventurous. And I kind of describe myself as like, I'm like my mom raised by my dad. Because I just learned all the things that my dad knows how to do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my dad is a musician.
Mm.
Dad's one that played music. And he got it from his grandpa. I
Yeah.
mean, his dad. Actually, my whole family, there's like 4 lines of musicians in my family.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So, but.
And your brother and sister do music too, right?
Yeah, dude, we've been doing worship at church.
Yeah.
Oh, we sing like
Aw.
3-part harmonies.
I love
It's
that.
so good, dude.
You have to record it one day,
One
so I
day.
can
Yeah,
so I
dude.
can see. I want to see. Well,
Dude.
I should just go, right?
Go to my fucking church, dude. But you better praise God. I'm gonna shoot mess on God. Such a good
If you
one.
ain't a Christian, I'm gonna stab you in the face.
If it ain't about Jesus, I'm gonna hit you with this cane. That's so good, dude. When I first heard that song, I cracked the fuck up, man.
Me too.
So good. I was like listening to it nonstop. Nonstop at work. Holy shit, man. How's your weekend, dude?
It was good. We had a Friendsgiving,
Hell yeah.
and we were drinking, having fun.
Yeah.
Chilling. Just it was really nice, and we had really good food. The food was so good.
Nice.
Our friend Skylar. Sorry, I like because there's like 2. There's like Sasha and Skylar. There's so many S's, and I get like mixed up. But
Yeah.
Skylar, she made deviled eggs, and they were so good. So shout out to Skylar and her deviled eggs. They were really good.
Ooh.
So good that night I had a dream about boiled eggs.
Yo, I had a boiled egg for breakfast today.
Oh,
What a coincidence.
Wow.
That you had some sort of egg, and then I had egg. It's like some sort
It's
of
like
staple food.
It's like some sort of breakfast food.
Yeah. Coincidence? Maybe.
Maybe
There
not.
are no coincidences. I had an awesome weekend. Went to a Friendsgiving with Jacob Paulhill and Jackie.
Love that.
Yeah, so they had a nice little Friendsgiving. I stopped by real quick.
Jackie from Hotbox?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
and I got to see her and her sisters. And I said something really goofy when I saw them. You know, she's like, "Oh, Richard, these are my sisters." And I'm like, "Oh, I see where your beauty comes from." But then, like, no one was receptive to that comment. And I was like, "Oh, no, I've become a creepy old man." And I just waited there and I went, "Peace," and I disappeared in the fucking background. Yeah, man. I met some
Nah,
people
you're
there.
not a creepy old man.
No, not yet.
Not
Uh,
yet.
Not the.
But you plan on it?
You're not old.
You're definitely creepy though.
Middle-aged man. Middle-aged. If his mom would die at 60, that'd be wild.
No, don't say that.
No, it would be.
Wait, what?
If I died at 60, it'd be wild.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said something. I thought you just said like, "Oh, I'll die at 60." And I was
Oh,
like, "No, don't do that."
No. I will die at 60. What? Saving the world? Aw.
Every hero.
All excited. So we went to Friendsgiving, and then I went to. So I was hanging out over there, right? And I have really good friends there. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, I didn't really know anybody. And so I was just kind of like, just bullshitting, talking, having conversations. And you know me, I like to have deep conversations. So I like to find that 1 or 2 people that I can like
Yeah.
engage in conversation with. And I was able to do that, and that was a really great time. And then afterwards, I went to Tasha's album release show that she sold out.
Oh, I saw your stories.
She's so incredible.
So
dude.
good.
Sleeping Village. And then I was able to see Fran and who opened. Good friends of mine. Maria is the lead singer of that group. And Ashley plays in both bands. So I missed Ashley so much. It was good to see her. But those are my people. Musicians are my people. I
Yeah.
feel like we just vibe. I had a great night that night. I was out till like 1:30 in the morning
Yeah.
at Sleeping Village. And it was just like, I don't know. I feel like we're way connected because we were just getting excited for next week because I
Yeah.
have
Your
two shows. Two shows.
Two.
So I'm playing this Friday at Hideout, San Trio.
Yeah.
Right, doing San Trio stuff. And then Saturday, I'll be playing keys for Gabacho at Sleeping Village.
Wow,
So it's just
that's
nice,
awesome.
back to back, just busy,
Yeah.
busy,
That's so good.
I'm really pumped about that. And then Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's coming.
What are you gonna do for Thanksgiving? Where are you going?
We're gonna go to my grandma's house first, and then we'll go to Sebas's family's.
Nice.
I'm really excited though, cause like, we have like at my mom's family, we have like traditional like Thanksgiving stuff, like mac and cheese and turkey and stuff like that. And at Sebas's family, it's like all Mexican stuff, so
Oh,
it's like we
fuck
get the
yeah.
best of both worlds.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
So
That's
I'm really,
good.
really excited. I don't know what to make though. What do you think I should make? What do you guys think I should make? I don't know if to make like a postre or to make like an actual food. Or to just bring like a drink like café de olla or champurrado.
If you
Or
were making
atole.
an actual food, what would you make?
I would make like a mac and cheese maybe. I think that's it. I think that's like the one thing that
That
would
your
be like the
solid one.
easiest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a mac and cheese probably.
That's good. You're gonna have to make two things though,
Yeah, I know, because everybody's gonna.
because you're gonna have to go to two places.
Yeah.
That's real, dude.
Yeah, or I don't know, or a postre too, like just like a cake for each family.
You're gonna bring a cake or make a cake?
Make a cake, sorry.
You make cakes?
I love making cakes. Yeah. So I went to Goodwill, and I love going to Goodwill. I love it so much, and I like not just the clothes. Like clothes are okay, but it takes me like I get frustrated like trying to find good
the
stuff.
right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like the little trinkets and stuff, like the little like
little doodads.
Yeah,
yeah.
oh my gosh, I go crazy. Like I
Okay.
just love finding like mugs or I don't know, things for my house, but I found this baking set of like a mini cake. Like a mini cake baking
Oh,
set that
awesome.
had never been used before. And I got it for like, I don't know, $2 or $3. And so it comes with like 3 or 4 what's it called, like the molds for the cakes. And so
Okay.
then, but they're like little like this. So then you make the 4 of them, and then you stack them all together, and you put a filling in the middle, and then you like, and it's like it'll be a
Wait.
little tiny cake.
What the heck?
Yeah, and so I'm so excited to make one. I'm not gonna do it for Thanksgiving though, because that'll be gone in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But I would have to make like a dozen of those.
You gotta just bring it and not tell anyone you brought it. Just leave it there, and then wait to see when someone eats it.
All right, guys, I brought cake.
Yeah. Go. Everyone rushes to it, dude. I think I'm gonna make pie.
You're
I
gonna
think
make
I'm
pie?
pumpkin pies. Yeah.
Nice. Do you like to bake or no?
I do like to bake.
You do like to
yeah,
bake?
pies. Yep.
Pies.
I make pies. I made an apple pie recently with the kids, and they were just really excited. It was really
Ooh,
good.
that's
This is my
so
first
good.
attempt, but I know how to make pie crust like moi.
Wow.
And so I learned from an ex-girlfriend's family. Yeah, they just like brought me and taught me how to make pie.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then I was working in their bakery, and then I became the king of the bakery.
Are you being serious?
No,
Okay. I was like, really? I was like, you never told me you worked at a bakery.
Yep. I was the prince of the bakery. I had the best pie crusts in all the land. No, but I make really good pie crusts, and so normally I would make I know how to make like a quiche, and pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie.
What's a
sweet potato
quiche? A
pie.
quiche is like the whipped creamy type of stuff.
No, quiche is like quiche is like egg. It's like an egg pie. It's like a savory pie almost.
Oh, okay,
So you
okay.
put that, and it's delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so good, dude. I want to make a deep dish pizza too pretty soon. I think I'll make.
You know what? Why do we always talk about food on this podcast?
I know, because we hungry motherfuckers, dude.
I really want to try to make like a chicken pot pie.
Ooh, dude. I don't know. When I was little, I was so obsessed with the idea of a chicken pot pie.
And then when you tried it, you didn't like it?
No, it was still good as
Yeah.
fuck. But like, that's one of the few things in life that you want so bad. and then
I
it's
know.
Like, it was worth it.
Yeah.
My dreams, chicken pot pie.
No, I remember the first time I didn't eat a good one. So I like really wanted to eat it, and I was just like, "Oh my god, this is going to be so fire." And it wasn't.
Disappointed.
And it disappointed me, but then later in life I tried it again. And I don't know where I tried it, but it was really good. And I was like, "Wow."
You need to get like a big old fat white lady to make you a chicken pot pie, dude. They know, man.
Yeah. They know their shit when it
Now
comes to
they're country.
Popeyes.
Come on, Jesse. Get some of this chicken pot pie. This is big old white lady. Thank you. Oh man, oh my god.
I
dude.
know. So good. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving.
I'm excited, but like my parents like planned something last minute, and so now I'm not going because I already compromised and going somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Are you guys
Yeah.
going with Betsy's family or?
No, one of Betsy's family members
Oh,
they
okay.
invited us, and we're like, okay, yeah, we don't have nothing to do. Nobody planned nothing, and so now then my family hit us up, and I was just like, in the group
Too bad.
text, yeah, in the group text, like everybody's like, yeah, everybody's like down and gung ho, and everything's like going on, and then I just like I could see everyone starting to notice that I haven't responded, you know. Then I called my mom, and then she's like, yeah, I was talking to your dad that you didn't respond, and I wasn't sure. But I figured, he said, of course you're busy, and that's what life is like now, and you know things change, and kids grow, and they
Starts crying.
And I was like, I'm sorry. You know, they don't see their parents anymore. Eventually, they just put them in homes, and then they laugh at them when they die, and they never visited them enough. And they always say, I missed my mom. I wish I would have seen her enough.
My mom always does that to me too. She like guilt trips me, and she'll be like, "Talk to your grandparents, call them, because then when they're gone, you're gonna regret it." And I was just like,
Yeah.
"Well, I mean, yeah, it's true, but it's just like."
But I'm like low key though. But when I talk to him, I regret it. So what's going on, dude? My grandpa in particular, dude, he's just a funny guy. Again, to talks with him, but he's
What's your grandpa's name?
Raul. Yeah. Both of my grandpas were named Raul.
So that's who your brother's named after,
Yeah, either one.
and you're a junior.
Yeah, I'm Richie Jr. So all of us in our family are named after someone else. Like my sister's named after my mom. I'm named after my dad.
Your mom's name is Patty?
Oh no, her name is Ana Luisa Juarez,
Oh.
and Patty is Ana Patricia.
Oh, okay. Ana Luisa, that's a nice name.
It's a beautiful name. Yeah, it's a beautiful name. It's funny because my mom and her sisters are all named after one of my grandpa's sisters, Ana. So it's Ana, Gloriana, Diana. All of them are just, he loved her so much.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, all my siblings are named after somebody, including myself. I'm named after my dad.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, I would have given you a middle name, but I didn't have a middle name, so you don't get one, punk. But we talked about middle names already.
Yeah.
We talked about how desperately we
wanted a middle name. We don't.
Please give me some sort of other name to escape this hellhole. Like another middle name is gonna like a middle name would have changed my life.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's so fucking stupid. I would have been a different man. I could have been Jeff Bezos. Dude.
Richard Jeff.
Yeah, Richard Jeffrey Bezos, billionaire Esquire Juarez. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I would change my middle name to like some bullshit name like Moana.
Richard Moana Juarez.
I'm like, the movie was actually written about me. Just to make conversation and make myself look cool. Yeah, that's what it was. Disney actually had to send me a letter, asked if they can use my name, but I said it's cool. They're like, who is he talking to? You see me on the train talking to the mirror. just that's my descent into fucking madness. Everyone knows I'm just insane at that point. Yeah, okay. I needed to tell you something. I told you this when I first saw you. I ate breakfast this morning.
I know. I told you I was very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
That's so good for you.
Dude, 2 Mondays in a row I didn't eat breakfast. And I could see myself throughout the podcast just like completely disengaging and just like becoming mush behind the mic. And now that I've eaten breakfast, I feel like zippy and
like
chippy,
energized,
and I feel like I got brain food. I feel energized. I had some coffee too. I made some coffee.
Wow.
Yeah. Baked the pie. Yeah. Man. Mowed the lawn and shit, dude. Get all painted the house. Yeah. It's great, dude.
Put new plants outside.
Yeah, but low key, so me and my wife was intimate.
Ooh, spicy.
And so she after that she like went off and went off to a birthday party, and the kids were out with the grandma, and so I was just like just chilling at the house, and I took like a little bit of an edible, and me, I get really anxious when I'm high, and so I just started cleaning the entire house. I just cleaned that shit out of the house. And then Betsy comes home and she's like, it looks so great. I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. I'm like, girl, you keep fucking me like that. I'll do whatever you want. Yeah. You're what do they say? Like it's something is my command. What do they say?
Your wish is my command.
Your wish is my command. Fuck, I'm a genie, bitch. You know, I do whatever you. As long as we're getting freaky, dude, I'm in it, bro. I'm down, bro.
It's literally the way to any guy's man's heart. Just fuck them when you want them to do something, and just tell them what you want them to do while they're literally. You guys get all stupid.
So, yeah. You want me to go to war? I got you. That's what happens, man. America fucks you, and then it makes you do whatever you want, bro. Let's get political, bro. That's good. That's why people are down in the streets, man, because America fucks you first, bro.
No.
And everybody out here acting wild. Man, dude, there's this movie called Rabbit, or I think it's called... It's something or another, but it's a Ralph Bakshi film, and there's like this scene where like this white, like he's a cartoon artist, right? So he makes like these cartoons. He made these powerful cartoons in the 70s. One like really famous one was Fritz the Cat, and I forgot the other one what the name was, but it has so it's a story about these brothers that go to New York City, go to Harlem, and they just become like the drug lords of Harlem, right? But it's very powerful, like the cartoons, and there's an example of like this is portrayal of the United States, and it's like this white woman, she's like real fucking thick and looking good, but like she like entices black men to come towards her, and then she just like beats the shit out of them and fucks them all up, and it's just like such a perfect example of like, you know, like the black experience in America at that time, which is still real, man. It's like, we wanna like be with America, like let's do this thing, but then you always get fucked up, man.
Yeah, because it's not created for us.
It's not created. You know? No, hell no, dude. But here we are, man. We're living in America right now. We're doing podcasts. You know, if I was in any other country, I'd probably
be living a better life.
Yeah. Fucking have inner peace and shit. Why need that, bro?
Not be anxious and depressed.
Yeah, bro. Not be loaded with fucking chemicals all the time, bro. You know, I'd be happy, you know, down 20 pounds, you know what I mean?
Probably have a 6-pack, vegan, like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Wouldn't have my hair falling out.
Yeah.
These 2 little bald spots right
here.
here.
Yeah, it's 2 bald. Like, Jesus,
I'm balding right here.
You're balding?
Yeah. It's from like from holding my hair up like this too much.
Oh yeah. It's
so
what do they call it? Tension alopecia.
Yeah, so I'm like really scared.
No.
So the more I stress out, the more it comes out.
Yeah, but well, I remember I thought I was gonna go bald. Because when I was 19, I got real fucking drunk and I fell off my bike and I hit my head. And yeah, it was a funny story. As I was like, I got really drunk with a friend of mine, and it was the first time I ever drank a 40 ounce, right? So I was just passing.
Like a lot, right?
Not only is it a lot, but it's like the most atrocious fucking drink in the whole world. Like if you drink that, it's only to get fucked up. It's not to like enjoy the taste or something.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's just like horrible. I remember it was Steel Reserve, and so like we drank and I was too fucked up riding my bike back home, and then I remember like touching, like feeling something sticky on my foot while I was riding. I'm like, what the fuck? I was drunk. What is this? What is going on? And I look, and I'm like feeling around on my foot, like my eyes closed as I'm riding my bike, like trying to feel around. I'm like, gum, what the fuck is there gum on my shoe? And then I remember opening my eyes and I was on the floor. And like my bike's on the ground and I'm like, passed
so
out.
you weren't even riding it, or?
I was.
Oh, but you fell.
And I fell off my bike and I woke up because I hit my head.
Oh
and I just
my
remember
god!
I just remember like being on the ground and be like, no. I said it out loud, like no. And then I rode my bike back home. Just got back on my bike, rode, and then my dad like bonks on my door in the morning to get me up for school. I was in college, and he's like, you know, DJ, wake up. And then I open the door, and he's like, oh my god, what happened to you? And I'm like, what? And I looked in the mirror, I had a black eye. I hit my head so hard that it gave me a black eye.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then And that impact spot right here in the corner of my head, all the hair disappeared.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you thought it was never gonna grow back.
I thought it never grew back.
What do you mean? It's there now. Still
No,
there,
but like if you see, like I have like
Oh, okay.
like
Just
it like
a
goes
little
in
bit.
an
Yeah,
entrada, right? There's like an entrada there, and I had that. I've had that since I was 19. Like I don't have an entrada here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You don't.
You know, so I have all my hair. So it was on that one section. I thought, this is it. I'm 19 years old. I don't have a fucking beard. I am gonna be bald, and this is my life now. And it stressed me out. Like I was married, and I was still worried about it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, she doesn't love a bald guy. She wants a guy with hair. But all my bald kings out there, man, God bless you, dude.
AKA my dad.
Your dad's not bald.
He's not fully bald.
He's
but
balding.
He's getting there. But
Your dad's
he's
like what, 60 years old?
Yeah, he gets so sad though because when he had a good head of hair, like literally Daisy's hair, that was his when he was younger.
And then he gave it to her.
Yeah, he took it all off and made a wig.
Like, Mika, your sister was born completely bald, and your dad made the ultimate sacrifice. She's
the reason why he doesn't have hair anymore, literally.
Oh man, that's awesome, dude. Yeah. Daisy's a sweetheart. Every time we bring up Daisy, I just wanted to. We gotta like share her Instagram page or some shit like that.
Yeah, we do.
So she can get her own followers.
I think it's Dizzle Dazzy.
Dizzle Dazzy.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a funny ass name, dude.
That's so funny. Yeah.
She's just badass, dude.
She's really cool.
Yeah, awkward. Just being bald scares me.
Yeah, I know. Same, because it runs in like the guy part of my family. My mom has really good hair, but I'm scared that like I got my dad's thin hair.
But you got nice hair.
Thank
it looks
you.
nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm using this new shampoo, so hopefully it'll help me just like
grow your
get
hair
some,
back?
get some new volume, new little particles.
I see the new particles, new hair particles, dude. Just.
I start putting the chia pets.
Yeah, the fucking.
I start growing trees.
I'm like, I really like all that greenery on your head, dude. You look so earthly. You're like Mother Gaia herself, dude. I find myself looking at those videos on Instagram for like people that get like hair transplants. And like sometimes it look really nice, but other times it just looks like somebody took a shit on your head. It's really bad because like, you know, sometimes you just need people got to fill it out and it looks good on them.
Yeah.
But some people just got like a straight line all the way across. And then, but they're like, their hair starts here. So it's just like, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Normal. But, you know, money's money. And people be like, y'all, you want me to put hair back on your head?
I'll put it back.
I'll do it, dude. I'll do it, man.
You know what movie my mom, Daisy, and I went to go watch? This King Richard.
King Richard. Nice.
Movie about your life.
Yeah. That's not me no more. I'm not in a gang anymore. Latin King Richard.
Serena and Venus Williams' dad, tennis players.
Name's Richard?
Yeah, his name is Richard. Their dad is named Richard, and he basically wrote out like this like 85-page paper about like what their lives would look like as tennis stars, but he'd never played tennis before, didn't do anything involving athletics, and when they were born, like basically like trained them, researched how to train people in tennis, and then he eventually like got him into this like big tournament and like league in Florida, and they moved down there, and it's just like just the way that he negotiated everything to be able to like get things for free and have things paid off, and it was like insane. And not even that's part of it, but like the most important part is like the way that he how mentally strong he made like his two girls like be. I mean all his daughters, but like the fact that he always told them like, no, you're gonna be a winner, you're gonna win, you're gonna be the best, which I think is really important because not a lot of parents do that. Like we forget to do that, and like disciplining our children in their talents, I think is like very important because when we see that there's like something that's good in somebody, I think we should be able to help them, and especially if you're the parent, like help them and see that in them. You have to be aware to see what they're good at and like
Right.
cultivate it so that that can be their job if they wanted to, you know, because it's important. Like you should be able to make money off of what you love to do,
Right.
you know. So yeah, I don't know. It was a really good movie.
No, that's awesome. I thought you were talking about like old school King Richard.
Oh no
But that's, I guess that was a play on words. That's awesome. Serena Williams is like the most winningest athlete ever of all time.
Yeah, and the coolest part is that the movie, most of it was based on how her sister Venus Williams comes up. So this entire time, the entire movie, it's about Venus's career. But at some point, Serena's just like looking at her sister get all the success. And there's one part in the movie where her dad goes like, I know that you're on the side. Like, I know that you think that should be you and, like, you guys should be going up together. But, like, this is part of my plan. Like, you need to see your sister succeed because, yeah, your sister's going to be number one, but you're going to be the greatest of all time. And that's exactly what she was. So it's, like, insane, you know, that her dad was there, like, telling her, like, no. Like, yeah, your sister's good, but you're going to be the best. Which is like, she's like,
I wonder what the impetus was for that. I guess I'd have to see the movie, but like to really just like push forward, to understand that, to have that insight or that vision to be like, yo, I gotta make shit happen for my kid.
Yeah.
You know? My kids, my girls.
crazy.
You know? And then figuring out, or rather, just having the faith that outlet was going to be the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like, it's not like he was a tennis star himself. He wasn't.
No.
You know, so.
Right, exactly.
It's crazy that, yeah, it was a really good movie. We really enjoyed it, my mom
If there
and I.
was one skill that you can pass down to your children, what would it be?
I think it would be writing. Like the ability to write. Because I think it's important to express oneself. I'm better at expressing myself through writing.
Yeah.
Like talking, I get a little bit jumbled up in my thoughts, but when I write, I can just express myself so well.
Yeah.
And that gift for me is like, just, I love it. Like, I love the fact that I'm able to write something out and get my thoughts out and be deliberate about it. And if my kids could have that, I think that would be a beautiful gift, because even if they don't talk to me, but if they wrote me letters to explain themselves.
Yeah. Just stay out of my room, Mom.
Please.
Yeah. Here, Mom, I wrote you something.
I hate you.
Yeah, get out of my fucking life. I hate you. You're the worst. Oh. All their angst in just one letter.
I blackmail them.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I would always.
What about you?
For me, I think writing is really beautiful, and it's a very powerful gift to give. I think I would also do writing.
Yeah.
I think, or rather, just like having an outlet for your expression.
Yeah.
You know.
I think also, like, in terms of personality, I would love to give them I don't know if there's a word for this, but I guess I would say like my agility, because it's like I'm not like physically.
I was about to say, I'm like, what?
No, but like I guess mentally, like I'm not afraid to stop something and then like do something else. I'm really not afraid to do that. Like, I think we live in a world where it's just like, okay, of course you have to finish what you start at sometimes, you know, like there's sometimes where you have to be committed and
But
you have
there's
to
a balance.
Yeah, but then if you don't like what you're doing, I'm not scared to be like, I don't like to do this, and I'm just gonna stop doing it and just stop doing it. Like, I don't, and then do something else. I don't care. Like, I don't care what people tell me. I don't care if like I am at a job for 3 days and then I quit and then I get a new job and people are just like, oh, you can never keep a job. I'm just like, I don't care, you know, because you're not the one doing it. So for me, it's like the ability to change my mind and not care what other people think, I would give that to my kids as well.
Yeah, and never stop thinking that way. My mother was, she was a stay-at-home mom when I was born. She didn't even finish high school by the time she was pregnant, you know. And then she gets her bachelor's in education, becomes a teacher, and she was doing that, right? And she hated it. Leaves. She's like, fuck that, I'm leaving. And, you know, then everybody's like, what? You know, you work so hard to get this thing. She's like, no, I'm not going to do it anymore. And then she went through like a bunch of like jobs as she was just trying to figure her life out, you know, figure herself out. she became like a health supervisor with this one like pre-K, and then she became a line cook. She just wanted to be a line cook.
Yeah.
And like she applied, and the person that was like interviewing her was like, "You're overqualified to be here." She's, and you want to be a manager? She's like, "No, I want to be a line cook."
Yeah.
So she was just there in a kitchen.
Yeah.
She just loved it. It was
Yeah.
like the manual labor that she had desired for so long. And then she became an optometrist assistant, and then she became a nurse. And
Yeah.
then she got her master's in nursing.
Good for her.
Yeah, dude, and she fucking went to Rush, like one of the best schools for nursing here in the city
Yeah.
of Chicago, in the Midwest, in the United States. And she's like, this is what she, and then now she's doing what she loves. But it took her years to get to that journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she's constantly seeking.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's really a balance, because my dad is the opposite. He'll be at one place until the wheels fall off.
Sevas
you know?
too. Sevas is
Yeah.
exactly like that. Like Sevas is my anchor because
Yeah.
he's just like whatever he does, he's just like, nah, I'm here. I'll just do it. You know.
Yeah.
But me, I'm like very like no, like what more? I need to get more.
Yeah.
And so I like sometimes it's to my disadvantage because like you just want so much more that like you are not living in what you're supposed like your assignment for that job is, you know. And for that season of your life
you can be
is.
too flighty. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between being deliberate after a lot of reflection and being like, I don't want to be here, versus like, this is hard.
Yeah, and then just like leaving.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's definitely a good trait to have. Is just like the ability to change your mind and not really care what other people think.
That's important.
Yeah.
I'm teaching my kids now, like, to not care what people think. But it's really delicate.
Of course.
You know,
yeah.
because I gotta be like, okay, you can't care, and they're like, okay, Dad, I don't care what you think. And I'm like, wait a second. No, you need to care about what I say.
Only me.
Only me and your mom. Sometimes, if we're not arguing, you can care about what she says. But when we're going at it, it's only me. I'm boss. I boss.
I boss.
Me boss.
Me boss. Mom, not boss.
Mom, no boss. Are you telling the kids I'm not the boss again? No, dear. No, baby. I just telling them how lovely you are. I just love that idea, man. Just like a big shit talking husband and never just got no balls to ever confront his wife. Oh man.
There's like that joke of like the I don't know, there's like these guys together or whatever, and then he's like, yeah, when I see my wife, I'm gonna tell her like I'm just gonna confront her and I'm gonna tell her all this shit, whatever. And then he like she calls him, and then he's like, hey honey, what's up?
Yeah. Key and Peele, when he's calling like before he can call her a bitch. Yeah. And I said, bitch. Like looking around to make sure she's not there, dude. Betsy and I, we went to dim sum yesterday. Went to Ming Hing, and it was so fucking good, dude. Ugh.
Is that
Chinese food?
Oh.
Yeah, dim sum is like, it's like basically like a type of like. I feel like it's more like a. It's not like a food. It's more like a. Higher than a type of food. It's like lunch.
Okay.
Or like dinner or like breakfast. It's like one of those. So it's like that type of meal.
Oh, okay.
After church, like, or after on Sunday, people they often have like a big dim sum, so they invite everybody, or they have a lot of people, and then they just have like little meals, little courses.
Okay.
And you just keep eating all a bunch of little plates, small plates. And gosh, we had such a good time. We took advantage of like a few hours that we had.
Yeah.
We were gonna plan a date with some friends of ours, but they had to cancel because they weren't vaccinated, so they couldn't go to one thing that we wanted to go to, which I'm noticing more of now that I'm like inviting people to shows and stuff. They're like, "Hey man, I was about to go, but then I saw the policy, and I'm not, and I'm like, no judgment, bro. I love you so much, man. But they couldn't make it, so then we had like 4 hours to ourselves to do whatever. So we're like, we eat, and then we get funky. Everybody clap your hands, clap. All about a cha-cha slide up in this place.
Oh my god.
Yes. I would love to have sex with a cha-cha slide. One pump this time. I'm sorry. It's so stupid.
I hate that.
Reverse. What does that mean? Reverse. Charlie Brown. Doug style now, yo. I'm gonna make that, dude. I'm gonna make that
You
song.
should. Oh my god! And then put it on
I'll put it on
TikTok. It'll
yep.
blow up.
Yeah, I know them. Okay, but I just gotta find the karaoke version of the cha-cha slide. That would be funny as fuck if you just did. All right, guys, you guys know this next song. You just karaoke cha-cha slide. Reverse. Everybody. I'm
You need to do that
I'm gonna do it.
before somebody sees this podcast, and they would do it.
If you guys steal my fucking idea, I just gotta do it today.
Yeah.
Before the podcast gets released.
Yep. You gotta do that.
Yeah. We should do. We should start our own TikTok as well.
We should. We have our own TikTok. We have an It's a Good podcast.
I should be more involved in our TikTok.
I just put like the same clips that I put on Instagram. I put them on TikTok, but we should do like more like funny things.
Yeah. Get into trouble and shit. What I need to be doing is like more stories on our Instagram.
Yeah,
like
same.
while we're here getting ready.
Yeah, you're right.
You know? But we're gonna do it. We're gonna be more involved. We're gonna take care of this little baby.
I know, yeah. I think we're just like starting, so it's like we're
learning out we're figuring out the kinks.
Figuring out,
Yeah.
I didn't realize like how long it takes to fucking upload. Like, I mean, I've realized that these past couple episodes, but yeah, it takes like literally like I have to be uploading it by like Tuesday noon so that it could be up by like Wednesday morning because
what the heck?
Yeah, because if I like upload it like at 8 p.m. on Tuesday and leave it throughout the night, it still won't be up until like Wednesday 11-12.
That is huge. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
And that's only for the video, right?
Yeah, because it's like, and the audio's, like it's
thing.
not even 10 minutes, but the video, since it's such a long video, it's like an hour long. It takes a while. I don't know if there's like, I did check to see like if we could make it like shorter upload time, but then like the quality of the video isn't as good, which sucks, so it's like.
But then, if the quality's bad, then they won't see our blemishes.
They'll just see blobs.
Yeah,
like how you met me.
That's how I met you. Yeah, I met Jessie because she was, her cousin posted up a video of her playing music. And I just remember hearing a really nice, beautiful voice and guitar playing at a talent show. And it was just like this little blob on the video. They're like, and then just some girl really screaming loud, "Wow! Wow!" And then Jessie was singing. I was like, that's a talented blob, dude. That's a talented blob, dude.
Blob.
This is so trippy because Nana would post a bunch of videos. And I would just like your videos. And then I saw your EP. And I remember telling Betsy, I'm like, I'm going to work with this woman one day. She's like, okay, yeah. And then
And here we are.
Here we fucking are. We're working, dude.
Fucking attached at the hip.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Wild, man. Wild how those things happen.
I know. It's so exciting.
You just got to put those things forward in our minds.
Yeah.
This podcast is going to be super successful.
It will be super successful.
Whoa. Let me just send the brainwaves out there. If you don't listen, we'll go get you, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited for what this is gonna bring into our lives. And
yeah, man. But honestly, I feel like I'd rather like hang out with musician people than podcast people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've met a few podcast people outside of podcast people that I already know.
Yeah.
And they're so fucking awkward.
Really? Why? Like, I don't know. I've never met a podcast person, so I don't know.
It's becoming a thing where I feel like people that do podcasts. There's like two types, right? There's people that have the gift of gab, so they like to talk.
Yeah.
Right. And, and they're good at talking. Then there's people that are only doing podcasts because they refuse to talk to anybody else.
Oh my gosh! It's like polar opposites.
Yeah. And so when you meet one of those people, they're just like, what's up? Hey, what's up? I met someone recently that I was like, I thought they knew me because they literally started following me on Instagram.
Yeah.
And they're a fan of our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
and I met them, and then they're like, "Who are you? What's your name?" And I'm like, "The fuck? What
Hey, come on.
Yo, go on, dude." I felt so like I was like, "What the fuck? What is this, bro?" Fuck you, bro.
My name is Jesse.
Yeah.
That's Richard.
Yeah. The podcast that you follow. I only look at Jesse. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a fun like thing seeing our analytics, and like it's mostly men.
Yeah. I was telling you that I feel like it's guys that are trying to live vicariously through me talking to you. Maybe that's my.
That's
theory.
a flattering. That's a flattering. That's a good way to look at it.
And the three women that listen to our podcast, they want to talk to me, or they want to talk to you. So I don't know. Maybe.
Who knows?
I am just here as a vehicle. I am the cracker to your cheese.
Listen, me too. Maybe some men want to be talking to you. You know?
What's up, dude?
All the men
What's
like
up, bro? What's
all
up?
the men exiting this episode.
I'm just talking to my boys, dude.
Boy time. Yeah, what's the Saturdays are for the boys, like that little chair, the stupid little chair that college kids have in their dorm room. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like a stupid like stool. Like it's like a picture of a stool.
Oh, bar stool.
Oh, I guess. I don't know. And it has like stars around it.
Yeah, the bar stool.
Yeah, what's
It's like a
that?
red stool
Yeah,
with
why
a blue
is that?
background.
Yeah, why?
Barstool is like an internet vlog, and then like comedy and all that stuff.
Oh, so that's what it is?
Yeah. So just dumb humor that dumb college kids like.
Oh, okay. So that's what it is. Yeah.
But they also target to that audience.
Mm.
It's all about girls and stuff and all that dumb stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was before my time.
Mm.
But I'm just aware of things. Yeah.
When I was in college, there was this guy. He really liked me. But being a loyal girlfriend, you know, I would always be like, no, shoo.
Yeah.
No, but he would always like, he just really, really, really liked me. And he was a good looking guy, but I was just like, no, I'm good. But we were in the same class, and he like knocked on my dorm room one day, and Melly was in there with me.
Scandalous.
And so I was like, who is that? I was like, are you expecting somebody? And she's like, no, are you? And I'm like, no. So then we opened it, and it's this guy, and he's just like, hey, I was just, so I finished my paper. Can you review it for me? And I was just like, yeah. And so he's like, okay, I can give you like my phone number. And I was like, just give me your email.
Nice, dude. That's quick thinking, bro.
I was like, just give me your email. It's okay.
I'll just see you, class.
I'll review it in class.
I'll review it.
Before you turn it in.
Yeah, before you turn it in, dude. Wild.
Yeah, and so he was like always like trying to get at me, always saying hi. But he was a good looking guy, but
Yeah. No, you can't be too desperate for those things.
yeah. So I was.
You gotta play it cool. If there's a girl you like, you gotta be like, hey, what's up? Huh? What's your name?
What's your name?
You said hi to me.
You follow me on Instagram.
Yeah. What? Whatever, dude. This is too much. It's boring. Walk away. Who is that? Oh, some drunk guy.
I love it.
Yeah. You know, I've tried to play it cool several times, and I feel like it's worked pretty much every single time.
Yeah, because people like people that are just like not full of themselves, but I guess like love themselves so much that it's like I don't need your validation. Kind of like.
Yeah, that's what I definitely present. But in the inside, I'm like, if they don't fall for this trick, I'm ruined. Like, they don't fall for my cool tactics. I'll die alone forever, and I'm dead, I'm dumb, I'm stupid.
No, that's no.
No, that was then. Now I have a family and
Yeah.
things like that. And I'm just like, I'm a terrible dad, I'm stupid, I'm dead. Just add that to the mix.
Just translate it to oh no.
If my kids don't think I'm good. No, but yeah, dude, I remember there was this one girl that everybody liked, and I remember like walking by a friend of mine's dorm room, and she was in there with like 3 other guys that were all writing a song for her to like just to show how much they liked her, you know. And I just remember thinking to myself, "Oh, I fucking got this, bro," and I went back to my dorm room, wrote this fucking banger.
Oh my god.
And then later that night, I showed it to her, and I was like, it's so funny that I saw these guys doing this, and this is what I wrote for you, and it fucking worked like a fucking charm, bro.
Wow. We can keep talking. I don't.
Yeah,
won't
and
shut
then
up,
so
but-
it worked like a fucking charm, and I was just like, that's fucking right. I was trying. Yeah, it was just like I don't know, I was sneaky with it.
Yeah.
But I remember just like feeling so fucking proud. Guys are so like just about trying to score.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. But back then, man, it made me feel extra good. And then when we stopped like getting together, I remember getting really drunk and crying to everybody about it. I was like, good Lauren, good.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's a good time, bro. Everybody knew how I was at that moment.
Aww.
Crybaby
Ay,
McKee.
pinche Lauren.
Pinche Lauren. Pinche Lauren. Yeah, man. Love is fascinating. Like is even more fascinating.
Yeah.
Because it's so temporary.
Yeah.
Crushes come and go.
That's so true.
I feel like some of the teachers at my job like me. Yeah. I feel like I'm just like I'm nice to them or polite to them, and sometimes, especially the older ones, I feel like they don't get enough. Just like just appreciation. And so I notice how like some of them are like changing in the way that they interact with me.
Yeah.
Or maybe just because I've known them long enough and now they're being more playful. But you just never know. I'm constantly looking into it.
Yeah.
It's just so funny. It's like on top of my mind. Recently, a teacher was like, we were just talking. Well, because I think she's an incredible teacher.
Yeah.
And every time I talk to her, I'm like, I'm learning so much from you because everything that she's just applying to her own children, her class, I'm like learning. I'm like, I can do this with my kids. I can teach them this way. Oh, that's great. The way that she follows through in this way. This is awesome. And so I'm sure to tell her that because it's a very difficult year this year. And she's like, all stressed out. And I'm like, dude, but you're an amazing teacher. I see how much you care for these kids. Like one time we had a conversation and she got like teary eyed because of how I was saying how how I want to do a good job as a tutor because you're doing such a great job as a teacher. And I want to make sure that these kids are being taken care of. Like you've been taking care of them. She's all like feeling emotional. But then recently, she's like talking with me and like the class is supposed to be doing work. And she like just starts talking to me and then she like loses track of time. Right. Right. And the kids are just like doing their thing. Right. And then she realizes that she's like lost a lot of time because she's just been engaged in conversation with me. Okay. Oh my God. And then she like tells the classes like, oh, we got to do this. We don't have enough time for that. And they're like, what? But you said that. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. You got to blame Mr. Juarez for that because, it's his fault. And then, but like she's never talked like that. She's not funny like that.
Yeah.
Right. But she was like doing a joke about how it was my fault that there was time. And then I was like, oh, okay.
You were like, bitch.
In front of the fucking kids, bitch.
This is where we fucking draw the line.
Class, turn the fuck around. I said, turn around. Dude, that reminds me. When I was in second grade, I had this teacher named Miss Henderson, and she was this sweet black lady. But then one time she invited her husband to our class, right? And he looked like a construction worker or like because he had like the jumpsuit, so he must have worked like electrician or something, plumber. But I remember he showed up. The man was big as fuck. He had big hands too, so he was working. And I remember him just being there and him be like, if you guys ever mess with my wife, we're second grade, right? She like steps out. She's like, okay, class, I'm gonna walk out. And then he's just there like, you better say over my wife. Make sure you treat her right. And then we're just like, just like all these fucking Mexican kids just be like, okay. Miss Henderson.
I love that. That's pure gold.
Oh man, so fucking
Oh
funny.
God,
Dude.
that's
He was
hilarious.
so mean.
I love that. Oh God. So you think people have a crush on you at school or other teachers?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I hate when I'm just like nice to people or guys.
And
When
they
I'm
think
just
that
nice
you
to
love
guys.
them?
They think I like want to marry them. I'm just like,
Yeah,
first
Betsy
of all,
tells me I'm a natural
I'm
flirt.
already.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm a natural, but I don't mean to. I don't mean to do it.
I was like, I don't mean to do it. Bink, bink. That's me. Betsy's like, you're natural flirt. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm sticking out my booty in front of her. What do you mean, baby? Blink, blink. Yeah, my sister used to tell me that too, my mom. They're like, girls just like you because you look at them in the eye. And I'm like, that you're supposed to do that? I'm gonna be. Oh,
Yeah, my sister-in-law's just like, you're just like your brother. You guys just are naturally flirty. Because we were at Walmart one day. They live in Texas. We were at Walmart one day, and this Texan boy.
Yeah.
We were buying a crib for my
He saw you walking by
nephew.
and he was like, dang.
I love that ass.
Yeah. Yo. I only seen that on a horse. Just be like, the fuck? Dying.
He just, I don't know. I just like literally said hi. I was helping her return it. And then he was just like, nice. So where are you from? And all these things. And then he's just like, yeah, I bought my kid the same crib. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm talking about a baby goat. That kind of kid. I don't have children. No one wants to talk to me. I'm just a sad little cowboy.
I might have one over there yonder somewhere.
Yeah. Well, if you're not doing nothing, I reckon it'd be nice if we went on a date.
I reckon not.
Yeah, I reckon not. But I'll wreck your face, bitch. Out.
I'm from Chicago.
I'm from Chicago.
Suburbs, though.
Chicago, bitch. Start playing all this drill music. That's that shit I don't like. I don't like. Just chew. Take off your hair. There's like a bunch of braids and just all this
Dreads.
drill. Yeah, all the dreads.
Oh, God. Well, this is
Yeah, fuck
episode
yeah.
10.
That's it. We're done. We
We're
reached
done.
that, dude. I gotta eat breakfast more often. It makes me feel like the podcast goes like that.
Yeah, it's a little, got pep in your step.
Yeah, pep in the step, strep in my step.
Strep in my throat.
What?
No.
Guys, have a wonderful.
Peace out.
wonderful,
Please like and
wonderful,
share this
wonderful day.
video.
Yeah, or the podcast, the
Or
audio.
the podcast too, yeah.
Come share this audio. Send it to your
Please.
mom. All right, dudes.
Bye.
Peace.